Welcome to This Week in Car Audio with your host, the Judge, Doug Stockton, and your co-host this week, Mr. Internet Sensation and movie star Jeffrey Fernandez. How's it going, Jeff?
Hey, good. How about yourself?
I'm still alive. Had my show this weekend. You had a multi-point. Care
Yeah.
to talk about that at all?
Yeah. So it was a triple point event over there at
Mm-hmm.
Crossfire headquarters. It was originally a 1X, but it got upgraded to a triple point event thanks to BroBox. They went and sponsored the event. They also sponsored the raffle. We had actually some special guests to my surprise. Wayne and Celise Harris.
Yes.
Drove up, what is it, like 5 hours from Austin to come and check out the event. I was pleasantly surprised. Um, so they were there checking it out. We had some world records, believe it or not,
Uh-huh.
this past weekend. So it's kind of weird when we have like multiple shows, multiple triple point events during the same day, because we have to like wait and see, okay, does this world
Potential
record
world
hold
record.
up? Potential world records is what I should say. Nothing's really official yet until Celise or Wayne put it out. I mean, I think so, but yeah, so man, we had some really loud cyclone demo cars. I think there was a potential world record cyclone demo no wall, first of all.
Uh-huh.
Carl Roberts, he hadn't been to any of my shows, but he's a DB drag racing member, and he just showed up and just really confident and saying that he's going to break this record. And I'm like, oh, okay, just pull up. And there was another guy vying for the record too, for the same class. So I was like, okay, we're going to see this matchup. And sure enough, yeah, Carl Roberts did a 148.4 for average minute straight at 20 hertz, and
Mm-hmm.
it came out of a little it's like a little two-door vehicle. Yeah. It
Okay,
was
what
like,
is it?
what was the score?
Yeah.
It was a 148.4,
Mm-hmm.
20 hertz. So they get the 60 points
Maximum
bonus.
extra bonus.
Yes.
Yep.
So you add that to the SPL, you get 208.4. I think
Uh-huh.
crushing the record, I think it was like a 205 and some change.
Okay.
But yeah, and there was another vehicle, equally as awesome, Demo Extreme, one of our kind of new classes we got going on, DD Tank.
Uh-huh.
He's a familiar face in like the SPL competitions. He does a lot of USAC. He does base battles, I think, in Iasca, or one of those other organizations. But he did 159.6 average for a full minute at 20 hertz. So you add
Dude.
159.6, and then what is that? 60 bonus points,
Right?
219.6, crushing the record. So,
That ain't even close.
oh man, yeah. Talking to Celise at the show, she was like, I'm pretty sure that's gonna hold up. And then we were, in talks with the other judges, just kind of on Messenger, like, I know the other judge was like, "Well, that beats my guy," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what's up,
That's what's
Texas,
up.
Texas representing." It was really fun and a loud day to say the least. We did an evening show, started at 4, went all the way till about 10 p.m. We just had a lot of fun. Wayne actually did a couple of announcements. He got on the mic and was talking a little bit about World Finals and what to expect. And I think they're talking about that competitor party and just a bunch of little goodies and stuff like that. I got the video up on my Facebook page, so go check it out if you get a chance. But yeah, overall, a fun time.
Okay. Good. No, I just so you guys know real quick what I was doing here is over on the YouTube side, I got Woody told me the YouTube said Stephen Talbot from last week. So that's what I was doing. I was getting that all fixed. I got that all fixed now. I appreciate that. Um, yeah, speaking of loud things, we actually had a show this weekend, and our guest this week. Oh wait, before we get started, right down below me,
Yeah.
right there, we actually have a new sponsor of the podcast right there. It says Stolman Transport LLC. That's the guy that potentially could be driving cars cross country for guys. But he says you call him for anything and he'll move your car.
Yeah.
So, or he'll move your car, move your
Thanks.
house, whatever. You call him up. He's got a truck. He's got a trailer, and he'll move whatever he wants. Anyway, so now that I've got that handled. Speaking of loud, so our loudest guy at our show this weekend was a 158.6. Is that what you were, Saya?
Oh.
158.3.
158.3.
Yeah, but the loudest I metered in DB Drag was 58.8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our loudest one at our show at our 1X this weekend out in Sacramento, it was hot as hell. It
Oh
was
man.
104 or 105 when we showed up, and
Wow.
about midnight it got down to like 98. So,
Midnight. Wow.
but yes, loudest guy at the show right here, right, that guy right there, Mr. Saia Vake, as I said.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, y'all?
So we got in the tag for Saya there. We got him as what we got, Tongan Basshead and
Tongan
Videographer.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start with something simple, Saya. Nobody knows who you are except for everybody. My boy Saya. It's me, Nick. Big Dog. So obviously nobody knows who you are. So why don't you tell us a little about you, what you've been doing, competing, what you got in your vehicle, that kind of thing.
I'm Saia. I'm the only from what I know, I'm like the only Tongan basshead I know about. So that's why I like to make that known, like Tongan basshead, because there's not too many bassheads out there. Where there are Tongans that love music, but they're not into it like how I am.
Okay.
I really love like what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I got a no wall. I got 6 Brazilian Sound Platinum 15s on 2 Torrent MD12Ks. And I still haven't clamped it yet, but the most I've ever got out of it was a 158.8. So, yeah, man.
No, that's cool. Okay, so besides for that part of it, what happy to be a sponsor. I see Sean Bryant. He's hanging out there. Brandy Korth. Nathan F. Milliard. This is what's up, guys.
Oh,
Justin
hey,
Stolman, our sponsor there. Oh, and real quick, next week's guest is hanging out in the chat. Mr. Tommy the King McKinney.
King of bass.
That's right. If you guys
Yeah.
don't know, you will know next week. So, anyway, so with that being said, why don't you tell us about the video? So first off, tell us how you got started, how new you are, explain that kind of stuff, will you?
All right. So I just got started last year.
Okay.
My first time. Well, I always had bass in my car, but it was always like simple stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But last year, I finally I started trying to like mess with wood and try to figure out how to build my own stuff because I was like, I'm trying to save money. So I was like, I don't want to pay nobody to have to do everything I got to do. Well, I could do myself. So
Right.
that's how I started. And I started off with Power Acoustic Banff 15s, and I had 4 of them. Bought them from Walmart, and then with a Razor, yeah, with a Razor 2500 amp amplifier, and that's what I started with. And after that, my wife started telling me like, "Man, it's really loud. Maybe you should try to throw some better subs in there." And then that's when I ended up switching to Scar, because at that time I didn't really want to spend money on like the better subs because I didn't know if I was really going to be, stick to being a bass head yet.
Mm-hmm.
So once I got the Scars, and then I brought it to a show one day, and my first day there, I think I did a 151.8.
Okay.
And that was the first time
And where was that at?
That was at I think Lunsford. Yeah, it was at Lunsford.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. It was at Lunsford, and that was the first time I ever been to I ever meted at a show.
Okay.
And then that's when everybody was like, because I remember Woody, shout out to Woody, man. Woody was like, "Man, who the hell are you? And where the hell did you come from?" He was like, man, I don't know where the hell you came from, man, but I need to start figuring out how to do what you're doing that's better than my box and stuff. So, and then I just started building my own boxes, and everybody just started hitting me up like, hey, man, could you build some? So basically, the whole community started helping me out. That's what I love about the Basshead community. They started really helping me, and even though I was new, everybody, since I'm cool with everybody was like, hey, man, you know, go let Saia build your box and stuff. So
Cool.
I just started making money off of that, man. But that's cool.
Well, out in Barbados, Tristan says, at least it wasn't Radio Shack that got you started. He's too young to have Radio Shack. He don't even know about Radio Shack.
I ain't never had no Radio Shack, man.
He doesn't know about Radio Shack. He said Power Acoustic was his startup as well, also. So that's from Tristan out in Bridgetown, Barbados. So what about so now you're doing 58s pretty consistently, right?
Yeah, 58s.
Yeah. So what's kind of in the next realm for you to kind of, what goals or whatever you're shooting for? Where are you going next?
Well, my goals is to be the loudest no wall. So I'm trying to at least get like 63, 65 sealed in Pro Stock, no limit. So
okay.
I didn't know if I wanted to switch out my two 12Ks and put two 30Ks, or probably just add another 12K, and probably, because in Pro Stock No Limit, I finally was reading upon the rules, and so I can have it all the way. I don't have to have it in the C-pillar area, right? Or does everything have to?
Your rear seats have to be functioning.
Okay.
So you have the bench seat in the rear. The whole bench seat has to work. So it either, like, if you fold it up, it's got to be able to fold up and lock into place. The bottom needs to fold down and lock into place. So
that's what's messing me up, man.
It is messing you up because you got all your amps right there. You got all your amps right on the seat in the back seat there.
That's why I'm like, man. So that's my goal is just to try to see how loud I could get in Pro Stock No Limit, and see if I could try to break a record, hopefully.
Okay. So. Pro Stock No Limit's a tough class. It's a lot of fun. I think we're like 61 or 63 in Pro Stock No Limit. Jeffrey, do you know off the top of your head?
Oh, yeah.
It's up there.
Yeah, it was Roberto.
It
right?
was Roberto. Yeah, I'll check it up real quick. Anyway, so that's what you got going on right now. Let me see, Turn Pro. And that's what you have. Do you have any sponsors or anything that are helping you, cover some of these costs, or is just you building for people and that's how you get some money?
Man, I wish I had some sponsors. But Resilient Sounds, they've been helping me out a lot. Robert Vake, I don't know how to really say his name. Yeah, the owner of Resilient Sound, he's the only one who's really been helping me out. He'll send me emails with back and forth.
Yeah, so, Germany's got a 165.
Wow.
Damn, that's loud.
Got a lot of catching up to do right there.
Peter Augustin.
Oh, okay. Peter, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the last name is super common over there, and I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's like a Smith out here, right?
Yeah, exactly. Let me see if I can't filter this down to U.S. Oh, nope. He took my filters off.
I have
to go
down?
No, it's up.
Oh, okay.
But records you can't filter by state, but you can do leaders, right? Leaderboard.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a robot. So DB drag class. Oh, nope. I can only do all. So and it's points only. It won't let me do SPL, certified SPL. Let's see where we're at. And let's see if there we go. Now I can do my class. Currently in the United States. Let me see here. Pro Stock No Limit, Team Sound Check 184. I don't think that's right.
Yeah. Whoa.
Pro Stock? Man.
Dude, I should share my screen just so you can see it. Hold on. I am going to share my screen.
I think the maintenance is still happening. So
Me too.
Yeah.
Can you no. Let's see. Uh, there we go. Let me see if I can't share this screen here. Oh, it ain't popping up.
Not sharing.
No,
Oh,
it's not
it did
sharing.
for a split second.
No, it didn't.
Oh,
Oh, I see that too. That's crazy. What?
Yeah, it's there's an error at the top. It says get
oh, maintenance in
info
progress.
at yeah, maintenance in progress. Please check back. New features coming soon.
Oh, okay.
Um, but yeah, so I don't know where. Oh, here we go. Brandon Rosser, because he. Oh no, he's not. He's in. He's not in the United States. So Brandon Rosser's 162.5. Is he no limit? I don't remember what Brandon Rosser does. Jeff Vu 160.9. That's no limit.
Yeah, he was in my class. He's the one who got me at finals.
He got you at finals.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right, yeah.
everything's still on maintenance. Wayne's working on some stuff. He's supposed to add some more features to the website, which would be really cool for me because I'm gonna direct link from my website to his. Some of the things we're gonna try and do was add where you can go right to my website and right on the side there it says state records and filter it by state. So certified SPL by state. And then you'll have
yeah.
state records for California, state records for Nevada, and all that stuff. Because Jeffrey there, you know, he does California too, right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, you know, Jeffrey's been going live a lot and producing some videos, which is really cool. I really appreciate the videos he does. And I think Sean is third in the world. Nope, I don't think so, Janet. That'd be pretty lofty. Anyway, Jeffrey's been going live and doing some videos and whatnot, showing him recone.
yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it is.
It's been fun doing lives.
Yeah. So with that being said, you started doing videos, Saia, and why don't you tell us about how you got involved in that and whatnot, and then I'll get to why we actually had you on here today.
All right. So I don't know. I just started just me always watching YouTube, me learning everything from YouTube. I was just like, man, I kind of just wanted to start my own YouTube channel. It was like, okay.
And what's the name of that?
So
Yeah.
It's called Basshead, California.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that's how it all started. And then I finally my brother was the one who gave me the idea. He was just one day I was recording myself, recording me playing my system. It's like, man, you might as well just try to start your own YouTube channel. It was like just to start showing how to just how you learn,
right?
Install on YouTube. Maybe you could show other people. And then that's when I just started. I was like, all right, but then at that time I still sucked at editing videos. So I was over here like, man, how do I do this? My brother was like, hey, the only way to do it is just learn. You know, you just got to download it and do it. If you do it, then you'll learn as time go by. And then that's just how I ended up starting. Then I started hitting the shows, started recording everybody, and then started trying to edit myself. And then that's how I ended up, really getting into it and learning. So now the little app I use is the little CapCut app. So that's the only app I know how to use right now. I just use it on my iPhone.
So did you used to watch Lucky's videos or something? And
I used to watch, to be honest, I used to watch everybody's videos. What's Ray Primley's videos, Lucky's. There's a few people that I used to, EXO for sure. You know, so yeah, it was a lot of videos I used to watch, but it was just some of them that I don't know.
Does one stick out? Does one stick out to you more than any of the other ones, or you know?
Yeah, probably just EXO's videos. I just always loved his videos for some reason. I love the edits he does on all his videos.
Are you familiar with them, Jeffrey?
Not exactly. I might have seen some of his videos, but
I'm not familiar with that video.
EXO.
Yeah, EXO. I'm not familiar with them either.
Is that his screen name or is that?
EXO,
okay, EXO.
So I think Contra something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the only. He was the one that I always used to watch, but a lot of people,
Hmm.
because I think he has right now he has about 500,000 subscribers, and he's like the
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
fastest
Yeah.
growing, yeah, audio channel right now.
Hmm.
He's building this I think it's a sixth order he said he was building right now. But it's
Hmm.
just that his videos, that's
Hmm.
what really got me into it. I always used to
Cool.
watch how he edited it, and then I'll try to learn off of his and try to do my own like that.
It looks
Okay.
like Mario here in the chat says EXO makes great videos.
Hmm.
His name is Bruce. It says on
Yeah,
here.
Bruce. Yep,
Okay.
that's
Oh,
it.
okay. We
Yeah.
gotta check it
Is
out.
that a local guy to Sacramento or?
Nah, he's I think he's in the East Coast.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's in the East Coast
We might
somewhere.
have to hunt him down to be on this podcast one of these weeks.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
he's a cool dude, man. From well, I never met him personally, but
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
everybody, even when you comment on his videos, he'll go down there and then start commenting back on certain people. But you know, a lot of people who has big YouTube channels
Uh-huh.
sometimes don't even comment back or anything. So, but he takes his time and really try to comment back to certain people.
Oh, even
Oh.
SQ Sounds on YouTube says he's a very famous YouTube car audio builder. What's up,
Yeah,
Doug? We're like missing out on this
yeah,
this
man, y'all
famous
too old for this,
YouTuber.
man.
What's going on? We're
I
watching
don't
like the
know.
wrong people.
Wow, maybe we're just
EXO.
too old.
Yeah, that's what
Probably,
it
I don't
is,
know.
man.
No, yeah, he says he's building a crazy van right now. That's
Oh,
cool.
wow.
Yeah, maybe we'll
Yeah.
reach out to him and get him on here shortly. All right, so is there, what's your favorite show, or what's the biggest show you've been to, or what one is there any show that sticks out in your mind? Like it doesn't have to be DB Drag, so it could be any show you've been to. But is there any of those that really stick out?
I just the finals, the DB Drag finals.
Uh huh.
I just yeah, I love that how we did it for what was it, 2 days?
Yes.
Yeah.
We can yeah, that was cool. Like I loved it.
Oh, did you end up going to Autorama?
Yeah, I went to Adorama too.
Okay, cool. So
Oh,
next
cool.
year that Autorama is going to be 2 days.
Man, see, I can't wait for that.
So that's a
Man.
good thing. So I did have a question from Brandy Korth over here. She was asking if you were going to go to the World Finals out east.
Um okay, so I haven't told anybody yet, but my like right now I'm looking for a trailer so I could be able
Oh,
to tow my suburban everywhere instead of
Okay.
having to drive it. So yeah, because my
well, we
suburban
got our new sponsor,
heavy.
Goldman
No, no, he
Transport.
wants
He
to
could.
tow it himself,
Oh, he wants
right?
put it on the
Yeah, yeah, I
transport.
would just
Fly out there.
Yeah, ask Jeffrey
Trust me,
about that.
I've done it. I've done it both ways. I've driven. I put it on a car carrier, dude. Just put it on a car carrier and just fly up there. You know,
Man,
it'll
I
be
might need
so.
to do that.
Yeah,
You might need to let me know how you do that, man.
Yeah, hit up Stolman Transport.
Yeah,
Man.
Stolman's like I said, that's one of the things he does,
Yeah.
and it does it as a competitor.
Yes.
Just showing up and your car being there is the coolest thing ever. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. It kind of it gives you a little extra, I'm hanging a little bit lower today.
Yeah.
Um so anyway, so you're looking for a trailer. I will say I was helping somebody else look for a trailer. Maybe hit up Justin because he's in the industry, and he might have a line on somebody that's like getting rid of their trailer because they're upgrading to a bigger trailer or something.
Yeah.
So that's usually the best. Maybe hit up Gary Killian. That's what he's done. He's upgraded his trailer like 4 times. So like I said, that's what I would suggest to you. Talk to those people. They're in the industry and they're going to have high quality trailers and usually can get them at a reasonable price.
Hell
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, what kind of car do you have?
I have a Suburban.
Okay, a bourbon.
He's
okay.
in California. What else would he have?
Oh,
I
bourbons,
have-
exactly right. Should have known.
Yeah, but I was just gonna use my Tahoe to tow it, or my F250 that we have over here. I was just
Oh,
gonna
okay.
use either one to tow it, but that's why I was just trying to find one so I could be able to tow it everywhere because
Mhm.
I'm
Eric
just.
Eric Combs says he wants to convoy with you.
Oh, there we go.
He said, "Oh, he wants to what?"
Convoy. You guys ride out
Oh.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm all everybody at the shows know how I am, man. I fill up a whole suburban with everybody. Everybody
Yeah.
can get in. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah.
All go.
Yeah. No. So do you have plans of going out east or?
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to. I yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm just trying to get a hold of a trailer, and then I'm gonna try to start figuring out and planning everything as
Okay.
shows go by.
Okay. Are
So
you heading to Reno this weekend for the 3X? Sponsored by Moses.
man,
Moses Martinez.
Yeah.
yeah, Martinez. Shout out my boy Moses,
Yeah.
man. And Rose. I swear, those two are the both livest persons, man, at every show, man. I love both of them to death.
Yep.
Hella cool.
Oh, Moses and Rosa?
Yeah.
Rosita?
Yeah.
You know, I was watching one of your videos, Doug, and
Uh-huh.
I think Rosita got on the mic as you were doing
She
Beat the
did.
Boss.
She was.
And
I was trying to
man,
get her to do beat the boss for us.
she's got some pretty good mic skills. So she was kind of commentating as you were going up against who were you going up against for Beat the Boss?
Moses. I think it was Moses.
Oh, okay, it was Moses. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so Rosa was doing commentary, and I was just cracking up. She's pretty good, and she might be taking your job there.
Yeah, you might need to hire her, man.
Oh, Rosita's in the chat right there. She said
Oh,
he's
there
busy
she
right
is.
now, but she's here.
Ah,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah. No. Hey, I also want to say, hey, if anybody's got suggestions for my live feeds, like I said, I'm really trying to make them as interactive as I possibly can. I mean, I can't watch the feedback and interact with the audience, obviously, because I'm running the show. But if you guys ever have any suggestions on how I can make the presentation better or anything like that, I'm all about listening to them. I changed some of the graphics this last show, put them across the bottom because where it said live was actually blocking out part of the scores and whatnot. So really appreciate you guys if you guys have any suggestions. I really want to make that thing as close to like a TV show as I possibly can. It obviously could use some editing. And this last show was a lot slower than my normal shows just because we had some new people there and we really worked, or not necessarily new to the Basshead scene, but new to the competition portion. So we were helping them figure out their vehicles and how to do it. And so we spent a little extra time on helping people out new. I mean, it wasn't a huge show, but I mean, it was definitely a lot of people there hanging out. It was a very good, I bet you we had 50 cars there at least just hanging out.
Yeah.
So,
what about them fireworks though, man? That was nice.
We got fireworks. In
oh
California?
yeah. We had some illegal, less than legal fireworks. We'll
Less
say.
than-
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were flying in the air. So
Oh,
in
that
California,
sounds
that's
like a fun
that's
time.
less than legal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. They got some out here in Texas, but where we usually have the shows is right by an airport. And
Oh,
yeah,
they would really
I
frown
don't-
on
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That'd be some big tickets right there, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So your videography, is there? So what was so your favorite show was World Finals? Have you been to Surf City yet?
No, I haven't. I'm planning on going. That's
See, look, he already planned that, but he didn't plan World Finals.
Yeah.
Surf
See,
City's only like 3 weeks away though, or 4
I know,
weeks away.
that's the only reason why I'm like, man. So the Samoan, my Samoan boy Elijah Falatui that I'm always with.
Hey, he's right there. He's in the chat right there.
Is he?
Yeah.
Elijah F. If you guys want to
Boy,
look up his
man.
stats online, that's Elijah F. So
Yeah, well, me and him, we were talking about it, so we were thinking about tag teaming and sliding out there together
okay.
to Surf City, but yeah, so
Surf
hopefully
City's
that-
a good time.
yeah. Hopefully that goes. So I never been to Surf City, so how is it really out there?
So Jeffrey, have you been there?
No.
Okay,
Regrettably, no, I haven't.
so-
I kind of want to, but
yeah, so it's kind of similar to Autorama. Okay, I haven't been there, so this is just from videos I've seen. It's kind of somewhat like Slam. Okay, Jeff. So they
Hmm.
have multiple organizations going side by side by side by
Right.
side.
And it's by the beach, right? Or is
It
it by the
is.
beach?
It
Yeah.
is. The
Okay,
beach is
man.
right down below the event. And like Lucky, that was one of his favorite shows all time. Right, he just loved the
Hmm.
hell out of Surf City. For one, just get away from everybody, kind of get up into another area. Um, uh,
This is at a casino too, right?
and it was well, Lucky
That's
didn't use the casino part too much, but yes, it is at a casino.
Oh
I
man,
seen
I
that.
gotta go now. By the
Nah,
beach at a
hey, shout out
casino?
to my boy Dave Bradshaw, man. That's where I seen all the videos.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
He was recording it when he was out there just the last time, and I was like, whoa, they having fun out there. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
he's chiming in. He says surf is the shit. So I
hell
guess we gotta
yeah.
go now.
Yeah, I just read one of his comments. He said no cooking a pig while we're at surf.
Oh no.
That's my boy,
He's just
man. I
jealous.
love Dave. He always been supportive, man, since day one.
Okay.
Dave,
That's
Dave Bradshaw, Stephen.
Yep.
Stephen always been supportive. I got a lot of people that I do really look up to
Hmm.
in the
Once
basic.
again, Stefan's in there
Oh
either.
yeah, there he
In the
goes.
chat also says, "Looking at you, brother."
Yeah, that's my brother right there, man. Big
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Like I said, so Rosa and Rosita and Moses
Rosita.
really stepped up and made Reno a 3X because they have a great time in Reno and they wanted to bring as many California guys as they possibly could to Reno to share in the experience over there. So just so if you're watching this and you're in Utah, you're in Oregon, whatever, plan on coming to Reno next Saturday night. 6 p.m. start, 8 p.m. brackets. So we do it when it's a little cooler in the day, and and part of the reason also that this is helpful is if you're in California, you don't have to leave at the ass crack of dawn to be to Reno in time for the show, right? You can leave at
Yeah.
noon, 2 o'clock, so you can do something during the day and still head to the show. So
Man.
no, so that, and the other thing is they want to help people get points to go to World Finals.
Yeah.
They're one of the biggest supporters for the West Coast people to go to World Finals.
Hell
Mhm.
yeah, man. Yeah. That's one thing I always seen them. They always being supportive. Rosa and Moses.
Yep.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy how supportive they are. And then I also see how much they travel. One day he went to an Ayahuasca show.
Yep.
In
In
the
front.
Bay.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
right. Up in Vacaville.
yeah, and
Yep.
then he went straight from there, same day, went straight to Fresno to
Yep.
another show. And I was like, wow, man. I'm like, that's crazy.
Well, we've had guys.
That's dedication right there.
Yeah.
Dedication for sure.
Family stuff, you know?
So back in the day when Jeffrey used to compete, World Finals was based on points. So people would literally travel the entire West Coast, like hit
Yeah.
3 shows in a day. Like start in LA in the morning, finish up in Sacramento at night.
Yeah.
And then we used to do a thing called Oklahoma Showdown, and where the last week of points possible in Oklahoma, they would literally have a show. They'd start Saturday, Sunday, go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then end with the 3X on Sunday, so people can get all these points to go to World Finals.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All you had to do was drive to Oklahoma and drive around Oklahoma for a week.
So what, they don't do that no more?
No, we don't even have a judge in the Oklahoma area. I mean, well, the closest judge would be Jeffrey. So, but no, that kind of went away. We did it in California a couple of times,
Mhm.
where we did like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, to help some people get some points. But what I found with that is we end up having a very limited number of people, right? So we would only have like at the Wednesday show we would have like 7 or 8 people,
Mhm.
and then the Thursday show we might have, 10 or 12. Then the Friday show, then we'll be back to what our normal shows are. So that's
Oh, okay.
it's difficult, but I do know there have been times where people all of a sudden decided that we wanted to get their points, and a Friday show would pop up, and then Saturday would turn into a 2X, and Sunday would be a 3X. So it ended up being like a 6X weekend, you know. Autorama is going to be a 5X weekend next year, so a 3X on Sunday and a 2X on Saturday. So if you guys are going to be part of that, I do know some of the guys back east. What's his name? The ones that were out here, Dan Horner.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and the friend of the show that's on here. He's been on here a bunch of times. What's his name? In Alabama.
Caller?
Yeah, Rob
No.
Caller.
Is it Caller?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Rob's already
Yeah.
planning on coming out this way for Autorama. So, you know, I already gave him the dates. So his guys, do you remember Rob from World Finals, Saia?
Yeah.
Yeah, so his guys had such a great time. I mean, they said they had an amazing time out here in California.
Yeah, they were cool, man. All of them. They were solid. They were
cool. So now they came to your house. It's time to go to their house.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, man. I might have to take a few trips. I just need to get my trailer right, and then I'll be able to run everything. Cause I'm willing to drive my Suburban. It's just that I just don't want to end up breaking down anywhere. Then I have to leave everything in the Suburban right there where I go, or got to call a tow truck or so.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I haven't been wanting to travel. Even going to Reno. That's why I haven't tried to go to Reno yet, because my boy Elijah, he drove up there for a show. I forgot what show it was for, but he went up there and his Tahoe was almost giving in, going up the hills, I guess.
Oh,
okay.
And, you know, I was like, man, if your Tahoe's doing that, imagine my Bourbon. I'm like, I gotta figure something out. So
what's your budget for a trailer?
About 7,000.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
I could show you a trailer tomorrow for 5.
You get an enclosed one, right?
Yeah, you looking for an enclosed one or something?
I'm trying to get like a good little, a good one where I could put the whole Suburban in there.
An enclosed.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see what I can find you tomorrow. I might be helping you out.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Hey, if you find me one, I'll give you a tip too, brother.
So, but no, that's
U-Haul's got some good. U-Haul's got some good.
They got some decent
rentals.
Yeah.
I think the first time I went to finals, I used one of those little tow dollies where it's just
just the front wheels.
Yeah, and I drove my little Corolla all the way to Nashville. So I know that's legit. I know it's good.
I've been thinking of using that too, but I just don't know if that's good enough to pull the whole Suburban. You think that'll work on the Bourbon?
Ooh, I don't know, like a little tow dolly. I was towing a little Toyota Corolla, so.
Oh yeah,
that was
a
easy,
little
but
Toyota Corolla. How much did your little Toyota Corolla weigh, Jeffrey?
Oh, I never weighed it, but it, it had all the AGM batteries and
cement
stuff back then. A bunch of wood and stuff like that. But hey, when I had my Rabbit and I found a trailer, it was an old. I think it was a U-Haul trailer. It was one of the ones. It was an auto transport, so you just were able to drive on it. Man, as soon as I got that, I was going to shows all the way up, NorCal and Central Cal, just because I could. But yeah, once you get that trailer, man, it's like it's an open country. You can go wherever you want.
Yep. Bradshaw says, "Don't turn into a coyote after you get your trailer."
No.
Oh, are you crazy? They already know, man. It's always lovely, man. I'm not.
No, that's great stuff. So, hey, do you have a video that you made that that one that you're more proud of than any other ones, or they all pretty equal for you, or you have one that's just like
just the one I just recently made that just got a lot of views. I think it got like 4,000 views. On YouTube. Yeah,
there you go.
That was the one with the Black Widow, Jose Ramos.
The Vacaville show.
Yes.
Okay. Did you make one from last night's show or this weekend show?
Yeah, I got a few videos that I haven't edited yet, but I'm gonna.
You working on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say, your editing style is definitely similar to Lucky's. So if you guys enjoyed Lucky's videos, you'll really like Saia's. They are similar. They're not the same by any means, but they are similar. He gets similar angles, similar subject matter. You know, with like how the girls are positioned and the like I said, mostly the angles that he uses and the way he edits, splices them together. I don't know if they were using the same program, but definitely if you enjoyed Lucky's videos at all, you will definitely like Saia's. That's for damn sure.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
What was your favorite show? We already asked that. That's World Finals, the West Coast finale or finals. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
I want to
go ahead.
recall a memory I had from the last finals of
Yeah.
Saia here. So you guys know we had deathmatch. Well, most of you guys know. So what it involved more than the usual amount of cars that last time around.
Yeah,
right? I
because
think
we went
had,
4 instead of 2,
Yeah.
so we had to go
Okay.
face in and face in
Yeah.
because of the
So
tent.
because of the tent, and
That's
in
right.
order to have the competitors see their score, we kind of had to take a monitor and kind of face it a different way. Well, we didn't really anticipate that at the time, and so we enlisted some some volunteers, right?
Yep.
And I believe it was Saia, right? And your lady,
Yeah,
were the ones holding big screen TV. How big was that TV?
43-inch, baby.
Yeah.
43 inches, right?
So
So
it was a good
we didn't have a stand for it, right? So Saia here and his wife was holding the TV just so the competitors can see their score. Now, like that's dedication. Hey, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was a memory I can recall of Saia here at finals.
Yeah, so if
Man,
you guys look back at any of the videos, you'll see
Yes.
Saia there poking his head out, trying to watch what's going on while he's
yeah.
holding the side of the screen.
That's what's up.
Hey, just see, that's what nobody knows, man. Like I really support the Basshead community. I know it's a lot of people out there that make it look bad sometimes, but I will always, I just want everybody to know, man. I will always support anybody. It don't matter who it is. I'm always down to support them. If I can, I will. If I got it, I'll give it to you.
And I think that's what the Bayside community sees in you. They're going to be able to see that quality in everybody and know that, okay, this guy's real or this guy's fake. So I think that's why infectious attitudes, positive attitudes, such as yourself and like Moses and Rosa. So like they say, game recognized game. So they see the infectious positive attitude you have and they say, hey, this guy's cool.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yep. Julio just popped in. Team Send It Julio, new president.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Cool.
No.
Yeah, I saw some of his runs.
Doing
his
20
cyclone runs.
hertz.
20 hertz.
Stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, and that's really what he's trying to do. He's trying to be competitive with Jose Ramos in the wall class in demo wall, and so play 20 hertz as loud as you can. Hey, he saved his windshield this last weekend.
Yeah, I seen that.
Cool.
So he didn't blow his windshield, which is good. Hey, there's Isaiah Saldana popped in. You guys saw him out in Modesto, right? Saw him in Modesto, and then he abandoned us and didn't come to a show out in Sac. Whatever.
Oh, dang.
Oh, he went to Modesto and not Sac, huh?
That's right. Well, did you see him in Sac? Did you see him in Sac? No.
I didn't see him.
I've seen a handful of people, the people from Barbados, SQ Sounds. I just subscribed to Saia, full support. Over here, Brandy says she's subscribed. So yeah, so you're getting some hopefully you'll get a handful of subscribers out of this thing. What's your subscriber count currently?
Right now I think it's at 780 or something.
780?
Yeah, 780.
Nice.
That's awesome because you
write this down, and let's see how many it is in a couple of weeks.
That's right. So at 1,500, that's when you can start monetizing, right? So you got to have so many hours. So you got to keep creating content, and then you have to have 1,500 subscribers, and that's when you can start monetizing.
I didn't even do that.
I do.
See, to be honest, the thing is about my YouTube channel, I always told everybody, like I try to make it known. A lot of people always be like, look, this is something you can do. if you want your YouTube channel to grow. But I usually tell them, I'll be like, my YouTube channel, I'm not really worried about it growing. I do it for the people who I'm recording. So if I'm recording you and your system, I want you to be able to go back and have a YouTube video of your system.
Right.
If you ever wanted to, if you ever switched up, because being Bassheads, we ain't never gonna stick to one system. We're really just switching it up. Yep. So that's what I usually do it for. But if it grows, it grows. If it don't, it's all good. Yeah. I'm gonna still be here supporting and loving, being Basshead just like I am right now. So yeah, it's all good.
No, it's very cool. You, like I said, hit your 1,500 subscribers. Get some, so many hours of views in, and once you have your hours of views in, and then all you do, literally, you just click a button, and that starts the monetization for you. So I mean, it's not that you have to really go out of your way to do anything. I have way more hours of views than I need. I'm just short subscribers. So, hey, anybody want to help out and subscribe on YouTube? This Weekend Car Audio, just saying, wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
And that's the reason I video. Yeah, so I video my car audio events for two reasons. One, because I want 100% transparency of what I'm judging and what's happening at the event. I don't want anybody to ever say, well, you get away with this over there, and he's your friend, so he does this, right? So to show everything bare as it is, I video it. The other reason is, like you said, something cool happens or something like that. Dude, you hit 160 this show, and there's a video of your run doing 160 with someone else, right? Or at World Finals. I mean, we got some great video at World Finals of people winning their championship and this and that. So, I mean, that it's there for posterity. And also we have, that's why the photos, if you go back to any show you were at, and you can click on the photo, as long as it was one of my shows, you can click, and then there's photos of every event.
Yep, hell yeah.
And then you can remember what you saw. That's why I give my camera to a competitor or a competitor's wife. Hey, go take pictures of people's systems and their cars, and that you can always look back and go, oh yeah, just like you said, right? Hey, there's a picture of my system. That's really cool. Brandy said she really likes the new format with the score on the video. Calvin's making fun of Jeffrey there.
What?
Yeah.
There's my troll buddy.
Yeah. He wants to know, are we breaking any child labor laws with the little kid in the blue shirt?
Not again. No, but Doug, what I noticed on the video I was watching that you had done, so you found a way to separate some sounds, right? So
I did.
It's only, I guess, what you're only broadcasting what's on the mic,
yes,
not the other sounds, right? Because every time I would do a video, and it just happened this past weekend, bam, I would get hit by copyrights because the car next to me was playing some famous song that, hey, now I owe them money because I was broadcasting on my video. So a lot of times I don't do live videos because of that reason.
Right.
But you have a way, right? So you're just only broadcasting what's on the mic. Man, I need to talk to you and get that done.
But. So I spent $150 on different ways to do it.
Okay.
When I was all said and done, a $6 part from Amazon made it all work.
$6.
But I got
part,
it.
Huh?
I got you, bro.
Okay.
I'll help you out with it.
Yeah, let me know.
I'll show you how to do it.
Start broadcasting it.
Yeah, it's really easy. But I do need to add more ambient sound, so like you can hear the cars buzzing and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, there was a lot of it just sounded like dead air, and I was like, oh man, maybe if there was like some kind of royalty-free music that you can kind of play in the background, that'd be awesome to do.
Yeah, that'd be difficult. But I can add ambient sound where you can hear the other stuff going on around. Okay. But if I turn it down enough, it won't come across as the main thing, and they won't copyright you.
I
So
see.
I've been able to do that quite a bit, and I know how to do that. And I just so what I did is I had this additional mic out there that picks up the ambient sound, and I
Oh,
forgot to
okay.
turn it on.
Hmm.
So, um, but
So after when you post YouTube videos,
yes,
Yeah.
see, I was wondering why it always says that on my videos. Some of the videos that I post, it'll say copyright.
yep.
Yeah.
I'll be like, what the heck? I'm like, what does this mean? But
So
then,
so what that means is now they are gonna if you monetize those videos, they're gonna get a chunk of it, and that's all they're trying to do,
okay,
right? So what you do, you need to, if you remember, send me a message in Messenger, and I'll send you the legal wording to send them, and they drop the copyrights every time.
okay, yeah,
So I've never had them not drop you the copyrights. Okay.
all right. Thank
So,
you.
and all you got to do is, it's ambient sound. It's not
Ambient
germane.
sound.
Yes, ambient sound that's non-germane to the content of the video.
All right. Cool.
So, that has a legal definition to it, and it's the one that you need. So,
Okay.
anyway, with that being said, that's really cool. Let's see, we're at right at the hour. We still got to talk about some other stuff coming up. Bradshaw mentioned me or whatever. Whatever. I would have beat the hell out of him and beat the boss, but he didn't show up. So,
Oh
Yeah.
man.
you know,
And that was a good one, man. You actually busted right at the end, bro. Crazy.
dude, how long was I holding
You was
9.9?
on that 9, yeah. You
I was like, dude, I'm gonna get this 9.9. I was on that for like 10, 11 seconds. I'm like, I got this. I got this. Don't go over. Don't go over. Shoot, it went over.
Boom, yeah.
So
I
that
like,
was
oh,
good.
that's crazy. It was right there, almost right there at the end.
Yeah. That's
Good
good. Anyway, Jeffrey, you want to hit him with our final question we ask all our guests, sir?
Yeah, real quickly, I had a question. Uh, I wanted to ask was basically what kind of advice would you give
Oh.
to say like the newbies or like bass heads who just kind of demo and not really want to compete or might be a little bit afraid because you were kind of there once too, right?
Yeah.
And then you decided to take the leap and you started competing. What kind of advice would you give to those people that are kind of on the fence?
Just don't be afraid to be part of the community because we're all, everybody in the community ever since day one, since even when I first came to the first Mellow show and I seen Doug and everybody, nobody knew I had a system, but they were all still cool, so it's always been a loving thing, like being a bass head out here, in Sacramento. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but out here in this area and everybody that I be around, everybody is all, like we're everybody's cool as being, they're supportive. Everybody's supportive. They know you're doing something, they support you doing it. So like to the newbies, I would just like, man, don't be afraid to step out there, man. If you got something I always tell all the new people too that don't even meet her, even my cousins, I'll be like, come on.
Yeah.
I got a lot of family that has bass that I wired up for them. And it's just that they just don't, they're afraid. They're like, man, I don't know what I'm doing. Like my wife, I got my wife, she has a Tahoe. And I hooked up her Tahoe, put some big old tires on there, and
I see Rosa calling her out right here.
oh yeah,
yeah,
here we go. I think they're gonna have to go at it now.
yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, it's
So
I
just
don't
not
know.
be afraid and
Yeah,
just know that people are there to support you and
always.
not to I guess kind of
Eh,
you're probably going to find some haters but hey
yeah.
that just means you're doing something right I guess, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
just keep
I,
doing what you're doing.
Jeffrey can speak. He's been to Spring Break Nationals. He's been to Surf City, or not Surf City. Sorry,
Slam.
Slamology, and
Yeah.
he does shows in California, Idaho, Utah, Texas, and I'm
Texas.
sure he'll definitely copy what you say. And that's just not a California thing. And right, would you say that, Jeffrey? I
Right.
mean, just the
Yeah.
basehead community in
Hmm.
general, they're usually very, very welcoming and
Right.
helpful.
as long as you know you go in there with a positive attitude, people are gonna see it, and then they're not gonna be like, "Man, I don't want to, hang out with this guy. This guy's just,
Yeah.
being a big a hole."
Yeah.
But if you're just have an open mind and I don't know, just kind of be cool with everybody. Don't burn any bridges, and you'll last. You'll last in this game.
I,
So.
I done heard a lot of stories about like back in the day and now, like the base says that it's a big difference. A lot of people is
Mhm.
like back in the day it used to be like way more better and like way more supportive back in the day than how it is right now. But then I'm like, man, I never been,
Mhm.
I wasn't there back in the day, but I can tell you right now, I'm everybody I've been around that's been a base head is supportive. So,
Yeah.
I can't say nothing negative about all the base heads I know. And
Yeah.
that
Exactly.
goes
And I think it's the exposure now. It's really becoming worldwide. Like when Wayne was talking at my show this past weekend, he said he remembers when DB Drag was just kind of like a sideshow with like
Ayaska.
Ayaska
Yep.
at their finals, and now they become this worldwide, organization, and how where it came from. And now of course with the internet and like social media and stuff like that, people are going to see maybe there's some guy in Germany that's watching you and just happens to see you at a show and tells you what's up, shakes your hand, and that's what's the cool part about it. So it's worldwide. Everybody will see it. Everybody will see what you're doing.
No, that's a true statement there, and honestly, no matter where I've been, I've been all over the country doing shows and guest judging and all that stuff, and it is very similar. California does have a different feel. California is more of a laid back at the show. Um, the
That's
East
true.
Coast is a little more I'm here to do the show. But as soon as they're done doing their run or whatever, then they're all partying together and they party hard. They
hell
do. But
yeah.
it's a different feel at the show. They're not, they're there to compete and then have fun. Where I feel in California, it's more of a we're competing while we're having fun. Is that accurate, you think, Jeff, or am I
No,
misrepresenting it?
yeah, I think that's right. I think just the laid back attitude a lot
It
of
is.
Californians have, and it is just kind of a reflection of California as it is, about the
Yeah.
beach and stuff. A lot of that
Surfer
type of
dude.
attitude. Yeah, just laid back. Just
Yeah.
it doesn't matter where you came from, whatever. You guys are there now and just having fun. So
Yeah. And always encourage. I mean, we had so many people hanging out at this last show. They weren't competing, but like I said, they kind of were. Hey, what about this and what about that? Oh, another thing, when you get on the meter, don't let it hurt your feelings. We had a guy there this last weekend. He's like, "Yeah, I'm at least a 55. I'm sure I might even be a 58." All right,
Oh
wow.
wow.
and he burped his car and he didn't even hit a 50. So,
Oh
and he spent all week getting it ready for the show. And guess what? Sometimes it doesn't work out. But
Yeah.
yeah.
if you ask questions and talk with the people there, they're going to help you get there really quickly. So,
Yeah, we were all there once. I'm pretty sure he's gonna take that as motivation.
yeah, hopefully, yeah. No, he said
Oh,
he's gonna put a couple of 12Ks in there next time just to make sure he gets
oh,
to it.
yeah.
You see Cal's
Uh,
comment?
No, what did he say?
Oh yeah, he says, "Sorry, Doug. The meter is meant for hurting feelings."
It's
And Bradshaw says it will humble you.
yeah.
yes, yeah. But
So
use it as motivation, guys.
yeah,
Man, you got to
trying to beat the meter.
beat the meter.
Yep. So you want to hit him with that last question, then we'll
Yes.
wrap
So
this
the
up.
final question here, Saya, is a question that we ask all of our guests. Basically, we want to know what your definition of a bass head is.
Uh, my definition of a bass head is just somebody who just loves audio, car audio, and just dedicated and bleed car audio, everything car audio. Yeah,
Yeah.
just I don't know, man. I support just I don't know. It's hard to explain it, but I know that a lot of people be afraid to, especially the new people. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
They be afraid to hop out there and get on the meter and everything. But I just support everybody, all the new people too. But I'm getting off topic. My bad. But yeah, definition of a basshead man is just somebody who loves car audio
Hmm.
and just man.
Dave said if it's easier, you could say it in Tongan.
Oh yeah. Dave
Do
always got
it.
his
Do
little
it.
inside jokes, man. Oh man, he always be like, man, maybe if you go rub some coconut leaves inside your box, man. He be like, yo, gain a DB or two. I'm like, that's crazy.
Coconut.
Yeah.
Secrets.
Nah, that's good. So where can people see and get more of your content and all that stuff, Saya?
Just YouTube, Basshead, California. And I also build boxes too, so you know, I do that all by myself. And a lot of people, I only do ported boxes right now. I haven't really got like I built a wall before, but it was for myself.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So I never did any walls yet. So to anybody who wants me to build them a wall, hell no. Not
I
yet.
know how
Not
you
yet, I
feel.
should say. Not yet, I say. But yeah, for ported boxes and everything, I got anybody. I could build a ported box for anybody and try to get them the best sound out of it. But
Hmm.
yeah, just Basshead California on YouTube
Bayside, California.
Okay.
and Saia Basshead Vake on Facebook.
All
I don't
right.
have no other social media at all.
Okay. Cool.
So
Jeffrey, what do you got coming up?
Coming up, as far as shows, probably mid-August. We got to get them on the calendar. The next one is going to be, I believe, Crossfire show. We got another commitment here from Brobox. He's going to upgrade the next event to a triple as well.
Oh, cool.
And then the following weekend is going to be a triple point event that I'm judging out in Ardmore, Oklahoma for our friends Smiley Watts. And
Oh, yeah.
I think he's been doing a couple of shows. We did one last year for him out there in Oklahoma. We had a fun time. So he's asked us to come back. And, we're going to be, I believe, Mel Valadez, he's actually the one who's going to upgrade it to a triple point event. So,
Okay.
man, it's funny. Don't you see, like, Doug, like, when it starts getting closer to finals, that's when everyone wants these triple point events
Yeah.
because they want the points and they want the certified. So,
Yep.
hey, we're more than willing to oblige.
Yeah. So people always ask me why I don't have 3x or when a 3x is coming up. You always at the beginning of the year, and if you look at my schedule, I never have any at the beginning of the year
Mhm.
other than Autorama, for that exact reason. Because same with Moses right now, right? So Moses is trying to hit up, get some points, get some maybe hopefully help a couple of guys on the West Coast get their points. He's
Yeah.
really pushing hard to get points for people on the West Coast so that they can go to World Finals.
do you have to have a team to throw a show?
Nope.
No. Okay.
So here the rules for throwing a show, just so we've had this on here before, so people that have missed it. A 1X event, anybody can do it. Now there's a bunch of requirements. You need to contact DB Drag. You got to pay for the show in advance, which is $100, and then you're required to do so many photos. You got to have the right meter. You got to have a mic jig. You got to have banners. So there's a handful of things you got to do as a individual that just wants to throw shows.
Oh
People
no, I'm saying like if I wanted to
sponsor an event,
yeah,
right?
sponsor an event.
So,
sorry.
so if you want to sponsor an event, no, an individual can sponsor an event, a business, because typically it's businesses. But lately in California, we've been getting a lot of teams that are sponsoring
Mhm.
events, and they have the option. They're paying the fee for the event, so they have the option of what do you want the event to be? Do you want to name the event? Do you want to um, is it a team base for space or space for base? Yeah, space for base.
Space for
Is
base.
it a team space for base event? Is it a Moses Martinez event? Is it Lunsford Customs. You tell me what name to put on it if you were the one to sponsor it.
Okay.
So, and then for anybody out there, there are certified judges in most areas. The middle of the country is kind of not great because there's a lot of country in the middle that's not covered. But the east and west coast, south Texas and that area is covered really well. And then up north, Wisconsin, that's all covered. Idaho, Alabama, Tennessee. So if you guys want to get one of those, we can get we can help you get in contact with a certified judge that would be close by, if that's what you prefer. But anyway, like I said, you can pay to do it. If you're a shop, we had Rusty on here a couple weeks ago, and Rusty even just said, hey, if you have a shop, it's not worth doing yourself. Pay somebody to do it. It is so much better on you.
Yeah.
And you got to think, right? I mean, Jeffrey's done I don't know how many shows. I'm over 400 shows I put on myself. So, when I come out and I do a show, for me to do it, it's routine. For you to do it, there's a lot of minor details that could get overlooked. But I'm not discouraging anybody from doing one. And not only that, if you want to do one and you need help with how I should set it up or things I should look for, if you hit me up, I would be more than willing to kind of help get you set up. So, because I think the more people we have out there judging shows, the more people we got competing. And the more
I actually had a would-be promoter from the Alabama area reach out to DB Drag, talk to Scalise, and Scalise said, hey, we had Jeffrey doing a triple point event on this day, and it just so happened he was out there doing a truck show, and he just happened to come to my event, and he was shadowing me, which was kind of weird a little bit. But hey, I'm more than willing to help. Anybody on the West Coast, like California, like SoCal, hey, I tell them all the time, hey, you guys want to throw a show? It's cool. Let me know. I'll help you guys out. That way we can get it, pumping and going again. So.
Yeah, no,
Definitely.
Absolutely, especially SoCal, right? Because right now we don't have great coverage in SoCal. You will absolutely go down there and do a show, but sometimes it's more cost efficient to have a local guy go and do it, right?
Yeah.
And then if you want a certified event, which is a 2X or a 3X, then you have to have a certified judge. Some judges are only 2X certified. Some judges are only 2 and 3X, and some judges are 4, 3, and 2. X certified. So Jeffrey and myself being 4X certified.
Yeah. 4X.
So Calvin said he's going to buy a term lab and take over your job.
Hey, I'll help you out, Cal. Let's do it.
So, and he says for $20, Jeff will give you a private show.
Hey, you know what, Calvin is like, like David is to you guys, right?
Oh yeah, he is, huh?
Cal's like my Dave Bradshaw. So.
All right. Yep, Mario.
There you go, Calvin.
Now Mario's asking for more shows in San Diego, especially for me.
Ooh, I love San Diego, man. Just
dude, the weather's awesome.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes. So for me, we got a 3X event coming up this weekend. Like I said, Moses Martinez, Team Space for Base, and actually Battleborn all put together money and made it a 3X to try and entice some of those California guys. Dave Bradshaw says, I'm 4X. Let me see. I am 4-sex certified.
4-sex certified.
Oh, there you go. Now you got Cal freaking falling right behind with Dave between the two of them. We might have to block those guys and just kind of ignore them. No. So, this weekend I got a 3X up in Reno. Moses really wants to get people out there. This is a great opportunity to come out, do a 3X event, have fun. At my 3X events, I give 4-foot-tall trophies for first place. Second place are 3-foot-tall trophies. Rosita says, come to Sparks, y'all.
Yeah. Sparks.
That's where we'll be at. We'll be at Palomino's Tires. Once again, they've graciously stepped up and helped with the show because Baldini's changed some of their business model, and they aren't having car shows in their parking lots anymore. We've been there for a few years. We appreciate what they did do. Other than that, yes, I got that show coming up, and then obviously the show. No, it's September. That's the big show, right? September 3rd, I believe. Whatever the first Friday in September is, we got a 3X down in Fresno. That Jay's giving $5 per DB for the death match.
Dang.
Oh.
How long is the death match going to be? Is it 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
Ooh, sick.
I'm in.
Who was it? Was it Ray that won?
Ray
at
Maestas
finals?
won.
What did he score?
He
Was
actually
it-
won last year's for $5. He
I
did a
think he did a
151 or 150.1.
So man, do the math. 151 times
750
5.
bucks.
Oh, sick.
God.
Sick.
Oh, that's right. And let's see. Oh, also he's going to be giving away. He's going to have a taco truck there, and if you can pay to enter the thing, I hand you a ticket, and that ticket is good for getting something from the taco truck. So
Oh,
Jay's
cool.
picking up the cost of food. That's September
Oh.
2nd, Rosita said.
Man, that'll pay for itself.
Yeah.
The Come for the tacos.
Yeah, come for the tacos. So the taco truck will be there. Jay's going to handle that cost. And also then remember 9/11, we have our West Coast finale. All you need to do is attend 4 Sonic FX shows, and we're going to give out cash. As a matter of fact, if you look at my last post for, hey, I can't wait to see the show this weekend, you will see that Brian Irwin posted pictures of his envelopes from the last West Coast finale we had.
What?
And he made like $500 or $600 at the show. So
that's tight.
yeah, so we give away cash. We don't give away trophies. All the money collected becomes prize fund, and we just give it out as cash. So that's really cool. I mean, it's an opportunity for us. I'm looking for people to help sponsor that event, and whatever money we collect from that goes to prize fund also. So I'm kind of fishing around on how we're going to raise that, but I do believe we should be a little over $3,000 or $4,000 to give out in cash for that event. So really cool. If you're the only one in your class, then guess what? You win the money.
That's me.
Right. Cal's asking if we know if DB Drag will be at the Vegas showdown in November. Make Jeff work.
Yes. That's going to
Chemo's.
be Showdown, right? Chemo.
Yes.
Chemo will be there representing as he always as he's been for the Showdown. And I think they just made the announcement this past week. It's going to be Whiskey Pete's at the state line. And man, that area is huge.
It is.
To begin with. And if they're gonna, get that event going there, which they said they did, they're going to, man, that's gonna be
unlimited
sick.
room there essentially. I mean, because it's right up against the desert if you need to grow.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, they got hotel rooms, they got entertainment
Cheap hotel
there.
rooms too.
Cheap hotels. I've stayed at the Whiskey Pete's.
Me too.
I've even stayed at the Whiskey Pete's garage. So
Sterling,
But, in
it's
my
per
car.
DB, not per minute. It's $5
Ooh.
per DB.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
all right, guys. Well, once again, I want to thank our sponsor right below us. That is Stolman Transport LLC. Support those who support the things you like. So come and check them out. Maybe give them a call if you guys need something moved anywhere in the United States. He goes all over the country. He was in Indiana, I think, earlier in the week. So he goes all over the country. So if you need something moved, you can call him up or message him or whatever you got to do and see if you can't you can't help support the people that actually support the podcast. We would appreciate that, and that way we can get more people to support the podcast, right, Jeff? That's what we're all about.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, as much as Cal's in here, he should be supporting too. Him and
Jeez,
Dave.
man,
I mean,
yeah.
we should charge them rent.
They should
Yeah.
get this jar and put $1 each time they post. We'll just save that for the show and then see how much money we can get.
Yeah. All right, guys. Once again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys again next week at 5:30 p.m. California time, the only time that does matter. And we want special thanks to Saia Vake for coming in and talking about your stuff. Go check out his YouTube channel. Help support him. Get him to 1,500 subscribers. Share it with your friends. Share this podcast on YouTube. Click subscribe, all that stuff with me. That helps. I want to get to make this monetizable if I could. All my shows are broadcast live on that page and on my Facebook page, which is Sonic FX on Facebook, and This Week in Car Audio on YouTube. Until next week, guys, once again, had a great time with you guys. Hope you guys had a good time. Hope you guys had a good time at home watching us and listening to us. You catch this on any of the podcast platforms. If we are missing one, please let me know, and I will add that to the list. But we'll see you guys next week on This Week in Car Audio. We out.